And random variable are of two types, discrete and continuous. Now we will define something called probability mass function PMF and probability density function PDF. So probability mass function is for discrete variables and probability density function is for continuous variables. Now both of them has the same sense, but the definition is a little different. So let's define what is called probability mass function PMF. So PMF is the probability of a discrete variable for some point x equals to x. We write probability x, sorry, probability capital X is equals to x is the PMF of a probability mass function of a random discrete random variable. Now let me explain what I have meant by this. Here this P means probability of this capital X means the random variable, that is the generalized form random variable, and this small x is the value. So last day, yesterday, we have written certain things like we have written, say, when I am tossing a coin twice, so we have written x equals to, and x is the say number of heads that coming up. So x equals to 0, 1 and 2. And we have written probability x or fx. We have written that as 1 by 4, 2 by 4 and 1 by 4. This is what we have written. This is the probability distribution, the whole thing. Value of x along with its probability. All the values of x along with its probability constitutes the probability distribution. Now, if I write you what is probability x equals to 1, then that is equals to 2 by 4. So, this implies the probability of the random variable for a particular point. So, probability mass function is the probability of the random variable for a particular point. X equals to, so that's how we have written x equals to small x. So small x means it's a particular value, a point, and x is the variable. Capital X denotes the variable over here, and small x denotes the point. So if I ask you what is probability x equals to 7 or x equals to 8, if x denotes the sum of the faces, if two dice are thrown together, I think this is equals to 5 by 36. We have done it yesterday.
36.
5
Yes,
by
sir.
36, isn't it? So the
Mm,
probability for a particular point denotes, that is the in general terminology. Probability mass function is probability. We write, actually we write in capital x equals to x. So probability for a particular point in general. So as x takes different values, corresponding probabilities can be found out. Okay. I think for a discrete variable, if we plot the graph, so in the x-axis this is x and y-axis is fx. So for discrete variables, these are the certain points. These are certain points like 1, 2, 3, or in the last example that we have written, what were the points we had? The last example yesterday when we were, I think it was 1, 3, then 5, 6, 8, something like that. 8, 8, 10, 8, 9, 10.
Yes, sir. 8,
8,
9, 10.
8, 9 and 10. So these are the points. So this is discrete, and what was the probability for, we have found out the value of k as 0.05, isn't it? Yesterday's problem.
yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
here this is, see, this is 0.05, then this is 0.1, and that way. So if I am plotting the probabilities, what was the probability for 3? Can't remember. What is the probability for 3?
So 0. 0.1.
1. So here, then
Sir, 0.1.
for 5 it's 0.4, somewhere above the
0.4.
0.4.
Yes, sir.
So it will be somewhere there. Then
0.25.
then 0.25 somewhere here, like that. So if I'm trying to plot the graph, the graph will look like different points like this. Similar. So only point and the probability, the value and the probability. So this point is nothing but 1 comma 0.05. This point is 3 comma 0.05. So discrete variable has probability graph like this, separated points. And so for a particular point, what is the corresponding probability? That gives you the probability mass function. Now same thing for a continuous variable, we define that as a probability density function, PDF. Now probability density function, defining probability density function is a little tricky. Why? Because for a continuous variable there are infinite possible points. So instead of defining the probability for a particular point, for continuous variable we define probability PDF as fx is equals to probability x lying between two values a to b. So that is the definition of probability density function. So like if this is your fx curve, y equals to fx means probability density function curve, and if this is your point A and this is your point B, then x lying between A to B, that is area under the curve, this represents the probability density function. This represents the probability density function because for continuous variable, probability for a particular point does not make any sense. Probability for a particular point does not make any sense. In fact, we can write same thing as probability x lying between A to B. Whether I write equal to x lying between A less than equals to A, or just understand whether I write less than equals to or less than, it does not make any difference. Whether the point A is included or the point B is included or not, it will not make any difference because there are infinite possible points in between them. So one point will not make any difference. But yes, if it's a for certain interval, it will make some difference. So whenever we are trying to define for continuous variable, it will be always for some interval, not for a particular point, but in case of a discrete variable, it could be defined as for a particular point. We have already defined expectation x for discrete variable. We have already defined yesterday that it is summation x into
Px.
or px. Fx or px is same, x into fx. So that means value and its corresponding probability. So this is the probability mass function will be multiplied with the value, and this is for all x. And this definition is for the discrete variable. Now the same thing, what happens for the continuous variable, this will become, the summation will become integration. The summation will become integration x fx dx. That is for all x. So that is the definition for expectation. That is the definition for expectation for variable, that is continuous variable. And obviously, if I have missed this particular rule, we have already written that summation of px, so sum of all the probability, px and fx are same, barbar bolchi, is equals to 1. So same thing we can write for continuous variable. We will write that integration of fx dx. So it also means the same. Integration and summation are same. Integration of fx dx for all x is equals to 1. This is for continuous variable. This is for discrete variable. So summation and integration are same. যারা সায়েন্সের স্টুডেন্ট আছো, যারা ইন্টিগ্রেশন করেছো, I think all of you know that how the integration definition comes.
Sir.
Science, those students who are from science background, I think all of you know. যারা জানে না আর্টস ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড আছে তার অসুবিধা কিছু নেই, বিকজ উই উইল নট বি ইউজিং টু মাচ অফ ইন্টিগ্রেশন। যারা ইন্টিগ্রেশন জানে না তাদের খুব একটা অসুবিধা কিছু নেই, ডোন্ট ওয়ারি অ্যাবাউট দ্যাট। ওকে, so only thing we need to know that sum of all the probabilities is equals to 1. Whether it's a discrete variable, whether it's a continuous variable, it will be always equals to 1. And similarly, we have defined variance x is sorry. So we have defined variance x is equals to expectation of x, expectation of x square minus expectation of x whole square. That is the definition we have defined in the previous class. So discrete variable, and for continuous variable we will define expectation of x square exactly similar way. So what will be the expectation of x square in case of continuous variable? Who can tell me? It will be integration x square into fx
dx.
dx.
X is
Because
fx dx.
yes, for expectation of x square discrete variable, it was summation of x square into fx. Simply. So here it is also, instead of summation, we will be using the integration sign and dx, because always integration will be having something like this. So this is expectation of x square is x square into fx dx. So if I ask you what is expectation of x to the power n, who can tell me? Well, for a discrete variable, it will be simply summation x to the power n into
X to the power n fx dx. fx
for
dx.
discrete
fx
variable,
fx.
and for continuous variable it will be integration x to the power n
X to the power n fx dx.
dx for all x. So this both of them has the same sense. This is for discrete variable, this is for continuous variable. Next we will discuss certain standard probability distribution. So we have shown different probability distribution, and we have shown different experiments, and we have checked the outcomes and written down the probability, and for mostly discrete probability distributions we have written. Now there are certain known probability distributions, and these are important. Probability distributions. So the first known probability distribution that we use is called binomial distribution. Binomial distribution. Binomial distribution. Binomial distribution. So what is the meaning of the term bi? What is the meaning of the term bi? Bi means two. Bi means
Two.
Nominal means two types, two names. So yes or no, switch on and off. So whenever there are exactly two outcomes, like head and tail, no other outcomes. You can
Success and failure.
yes or no, like yes, success and failure. So we can use this known distribution. Now please write whatever I am saying and I'll try to explain. So binomial distribution, will write this as BNP. BNP. Binomial distribution has two parameters. BNP. I'll explain what is the parameter mean. BNP, and the probability mass function of binomial distribution is written as fx is equals to NCX p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x, where x is equals to 0, 1, 2 up to n. So this is the binomial distribution has two parameters. Parameters, what are parameters? Parameters are constant but unknown quantities. When you put their values, then it becomes known. Like আমরা যখন ছোটবেলায় লিখতাম general equation of straight line, we have written as y equals to mx plus c. In fact, we have, while discussing the regression, we have also used this equation. Y equals to mx plus c is a general equation of straight line. It represents any straight line. But when I write, so here m and c are called parameters and y and x are called variables. Why this? Because for a particular line, m and c are fixed, but x and y values. The value for a particular line, value of x and value of y changes, that is varies, but value of m and value of c is constant. So m and c are called parameters. Parameters are constants, but whenever I have specified that y equals to 2x plus 3, then it becomes a particular straight line. But in general, if I represent y equals to mx plus c, it can be represent any line. It can represent any straight line. Got it? So here also b and p, n and p are parameters. Parameters are constants but unknown quantities unless it is specified. Now, how we can use this binomial distribution? This is very important. Fx is the probability mass function is n cx p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x. Now we have explained different examples. Now I have said that we are tossing one coin, then the probability is become either head or tail. If I toss two coins, then what are the sample space? The sample space is কি head তাই তো
head tail
four times.
tail head 4 times, right? And tail tail. Now if I tell you, can you write down, if I toss 3 coins, what are the outcomes?
Yes, sir.
So how many outcomes? Can
Yes,
somebody
sir.
tell me?
9.
No, not 9. There will be 2 to the power 3, 8 outcomes.
Yes, sir.
There will be 8 outcomes. আমি যদি বলি 10 খানা কয়েন নিয়ে টস করতে, কতগুলো আউটকাম হবে? It will be 2 to the power 10, quite a large
10.
number. Now
2 to the power 10.
yes, 2 to the power 10. There will be quite a large number. Now, if I ask you, please follow what I'm trying to go. If I tell you, I am tossing a coin 5 times. I am tossing a coin 5 times.
Sir, ওটা
I
5p2 করতে পারে?
কি?
5p2
না আসছি hold on. I am tossing a coin 5 times. I want the probability of exactly 2 heads. I want the probability of exactly 2 heads. Can you find out the probability of exactly 2 heads? For that, we have to use this
Yes, sir.
binomial distribution. Please follow. So exactly 2 heads means it should be 2 heads and other 3 must be
P
tails.
equals to 2.
Other 3 must be tails, isn't it? So heads yes and tails no. Now we know that probability of getting 1 head if I'm tossing the coin is half. Okay? If I'm tossing a coin once, the probability of getting 1 head is half. Now here we will be using the binomial distribution. How? Here BNP. Here n is equals to 5 because I am tossing the coin 5 times, and p is the probability of getting 1 head, that is equals to half. And here I want, so in this case my particular binomial distribution is b5 comma half, and its fx is 5 because n is 5, 5cx half to the
Five
power
CX.
x, half to the power x, and 1 minus half is also half to the power n minus x, and x can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now I want
স্যার ওটা 1 মাইনাস হাফ হবে না?
হ্যাঁ সেটাই তো লিখেছি, এই যে 1 minus half is half,
ওকে ওকে
1 minus half is half. Okay, so now I want exactly two heads. That means in this case my x is equals to 2. So I'll be putting x equals to 2 in this formula to find the value of the probability. So that means f2 equals to, so what is f2? f2 is the probability of getting exactly two heads if I am tossing the coin 5 times. So f2 represents the probability of getting exactly two heads if I am tossing the coin 5 times. And what is the value? That is 5
5 by 16.
half to the power 2 into half to the power 3. So that means 5c2 is 10. 5c2 is 10. 10 into half to the power 5. So that is the corresponding probability. That means a binomial distribution, mind that there will be exactly two outcomes. So we can use the binomial distribution whenever there are exactly two outcomes. Okay, so can you find out the probability of, okay, please write this problem. A student can solve a problem correctly with probability 2 by 5. So
Sir,
probability
problem?
of correct, if probability of correct is 2 by 5, a student can correctly solve a problem, probability is 2 by 5. If he attempts 5 problems, what is the probability he will be able to solve 4 problems correctly? If he attempts 5 problems, what is the probability that he will be able to solve 4 problems correctly? Now for that we will be using binomial distribution. Simply we will write n equals to how much? N equals to how much in this case?
5.
How many problems? Yes, here
5
5 problems. P equals to P is probability.
4.
P is
P equals to
probability.
2 by 5.
2 by 5.
Two is
P
2 by
equals
5.
to
2 by 5.
And x equals to 4.
4
Because 4 problems correctly, and here it is correct দেওয়া আছে. So simply we will be using binomial distribution, that is probability x equals to 4 is equals to 5c4 2 by 5 to the power 4 into 3 by 5 to the power 1. ফর্মুলাটা বসিয়ে দিয়েছি ভ্যালু, that means this is 5 into 2 to the power 4 into 3 by 5 to the power 5. So that means
48 by 625.
2 4 8 16 48 by 625, or you can keep that as 2 to the power 4 into 3 by 5 to the power 4. Okay, সবাই বুঝতে পারছে? Just put in the formula ncx p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x এর মধ্যে n equals to 5, x equals to 4 আর p equals to 2 by 5 we have just put there.
Sir, 5C4 equals to 5 হলো তো?
হ্যাঁ 5C4 is 5, right? 5C4 is same as 5C1. Yesterday we have written that formula also. Again, so a student can correctly solve a problem. Probability is 2 by 5. If a student is attempting 5 problems, if a student is attempting 5 problems, what is the probability? What is the probability? Listen carefully. He cannot solve 2 problems correctly. He cannot solve 2 problems correctly.
Sir, then x equals to 3.
Yes, that can also be done. That can also be another way. Yes, exactly right. So I have said probability of correct is 2 by 5. So that means if you are trying to use this particular formula, and I said in the question, I said 5 problems, 2 problems he cannot solve correctly. That means he solved 3 problems correctly, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Problems incorrect means 3 problems correct. 3 problems correct. So he can, so that means either you can use this 5C3 p to the power means 2 by 5 to the power 3 and 3 by 5 to the power 2. This way you can do. কি বুঝতে পারা যাচ্ছে কি বললাম? 2 problems cannot solve correctly. That means he has solved 3 problems correctly. So 3 problems correctly. So corrected probability সঙ্গে 3 will be there. And if the other way around, we can do it this way. I have already given PC equals to 2 by 5. That means PC bar, when a student either solve the problem correctly or not solve the problem correctly. So PC bar means he will not solve the problem correctly. That is 1 minus
2 by
2 by
1
5.
minus
যদি
2
ঠিক
by 5.
সলভ করতে পারে
3
সেটার
by 5.
প্রবাবিলিটি যদি 2 by 5 হয়, তাহলে সলভ করতে পারবে না তার প্রবাবিলিটি হচ্ছে এক্স্যাক্টলি কমপ্লিমেন্ট। এটাকে বলা হচ্ছে কমপ্লিমেন্ট। আইদার পারবে নয় পারবে না, আইদার হি ক্যান ডু ইট অর হি ক্যানট ডু ইট। সো ইফ 2 by 5 পারবে হয়, তাহলে পারবে না হবে 1 minus 2 by 5, that is equals to 3 by 5. So here n is 5, p becomes 3 by 5 and x becomes, পারবে না কটা বলেছি? পারবে না বলেছি দুটো। সো পারবে না, here x becomes 2. So we will be using the same formula ncx p to the power x 1 minus p to the power n minus x, but the positions have changed. So n here 5c2, p is 3 by 5 to the power 2 and 1 minus p is 2 by 5 to the power 3. Actually both of them are same. এই এক্সপ্রেশনটা আমরা পেয়েছি এরকম, প্লিজ লিসেন ফার্স্ট, দেন আগের এক্সপ্রেশনটা আমরা পেয়েছিলাম দ্য প্রিভিয়াস এক্সপ্রেশন উই হ্যাভ গট, যেটা আমরা ও সুপর্ণ যেটা বললো যে ইফ উই চুজ দুটো পারবে না মানে তিনটে পারবে। সো উই হ্যাভ গট লাস্ট এক্সপ্রেশন as 5c3 2 by 5.
এটা দিয়ে বার করলে ওটা
Please
কারেক্ট?
listen first, then 2 by 5 to the power 3 and 3 by 5 to the power 2. In fact, you can check both of them are same. হ্যাঁ, আর কি প্রশ্ন?
স্যার বলছি এরকম ভাবে করলে ওটা কারেক্টই তো?
দুটোই রাইট। Anything
ঠিক আছে।
anything logical, that is correct. Anything that is logical, that is correct. And 5c3 and 5c2 are equal. 5c3 actually I should not say equal, their values are equal, because we know that ncr is equals to ncn minus r. We have already written this formula. So 5c3 is same as 5c2. We have written this yesterday. Probability of correct answer is 2 by 5. Now the student is attempting, say if a student is attempting 8 problems, if a student is attempting 8 problems, what is the probability that he will be able to correct more than 6 problems? What is the probability he is able to do correctly more than 6 problems? So this can be written mathematically as probability x,
The
because
sum of
please
probability
let me explain.
P7 P8.
Please let me explain. Probability x greater than 6, because x is the number of problems that is going to be correct. That's what the variable is. Either it is no correct or 1 correct. If you see the expression, we have written x equals to 0, 1, 2 up to, in this case x is from 0 to n. তাই তো when we have written the expression of ncx, so this is called the discrete variable. Because this is a discrete variable, it can go, and it's a finite, right? I think I've missed this saying. So binomial distribution is finite. It starts from it starts from 0 and goes up to n. So if there are 8 problems attempted, he cannot correctly do 9 problems. Is it? Can you understand? So if he is attempting 8 problems, he can only correctly do 8 problems. So in this case, x will be from 0 to, in this case x will be from 0 to 8.
Sir,
So আগে আমারটা শেষ করতে দাও, তারপর তোমার প্রশ্ন শুনবো. So if I am saying what is the probability that he can correctly do more than 6 problems. See, more than means x is greater than 6, which implies, what does it imply? It implies probability x equals to 7 plus probability x equals to 8. Only 2 possibilities in this case for this particular problem. X is greater than 6 means হয় 7টা ঠিক করবে, নয় 8টা ঠিক করবে. So 7টা ঠিক করবে, 7 problems correctly done, that is expression as probability x equals to 7, and 8টা ঠিক করবে, তার probability হচ্ছে probability x equals to 8. So this is the expression. Mathematically we will write probability x greater than 6 is equals to probability x equals to 7 plus probability x equals to 8. এবার বলো অম্লান কি প্রশ্ন?
স্যার যদি মানে তাহলে কোন কি রকম কোশ্চেন হলে আমি ওটাকে লিখতে পারবো x greater than equal to 6?
তো প্রশ্ন তুমি বলো, 6 বা 6টার বেশি ঠিক করবে?
আচ্ছা,
এটাকেই আমি লিখতে পারি. In this case I can also write probability x greater than 6. I can
At least
also write probability x greater than equals to 7. Can I write? Because
Yes, sir.
because
Yes, sir.
integer values it is taking 0, 1 to only integer values it is taking. So I can write probability x equals to x greater than 6 is same thing as probability x greater than equals to 7, which represents the same thing, x equals to 7 plus x equals to 8. ঠিক আছে? more than যদি বলে more than, ওকে ঠিক আছে, ক্যালকুলেশনটা আমি আর করছি না. I think all of you can, who can tell me the expression? আমি জিজ্ঞেস করব, যাকে জিজ্ঞেস করব সে বলবে এক্সপ্রেশনটা কি হবে. সো হোয়াট উইল বি দ্য এক্সপ্রেশন? কে বলবে? নাসিরউদ্দিনই বলো, এই এক্সপ্রেশনটা কি হবে? কি হলো বলো, শুনতে পাচ্ছি না. কি হলো মোহাম্মদ
স্যার
নাসির?
আমি বুঝতে পারলাম না স্যার, এটা বুঝতে পারলাম না।
কি বুঝতে পারলে না?
ওই এটা মোর দ্যানটা।
হ্যাঁ, মোর দ্যান 6, মোর দ্যান 6টা কারেক্ট করেছে.
হ্যাঁ,
মোর দ্যান 6টা কারেক্ট করেছে যদি বলি, অঙ্ক কটা করছে?
অঙ্ক 8টা।
8টা করছে. তা 8টার মধ্যে 6টার বেশি কারেক্ট করতে গেলে কি হতে হবে? হয় 7টা কারেক্ট করবে,
8টা
নয় 8টা
নয়
কারেক্ট
8।
করবে. So that's what I have read.
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
Because x
আচ্ছা।
represents the number that is the correct number. তাই না? আমাদের আমাদের in the binomial expression we have n cx p to the power x and 1 minus p to the power n minus x. ভালো করে বোঝো, all of you please. n is fixed, p is fixed, কারণ n এর ভ্যালু এখানে 8, n is equals to 8, p is equals to 2/5, তাই তো?
2/5,
আমি বলেছি
yes.
একটা অঙ্ক কারেক্ট করার probability হচ্ছে 2/5. That's what I have said. I have already given this. So these parameters are already defined. Now x টা ভেরিয়েবল, x এর ভ্যালু যদি 0 মানে একটাও অঙ্ক কারেক্ট নয়। তাহলে একটাও অঙ্ক কারেক্ট নাও হতে পারে, পসিবল পসিবল তো, আটটা অঙ্ক ট্রাই করছে, একটাও অঙ্ক কারেক্ট নাও হতে পারে, ইজ পসিবল তো?
Yes, sir.
So 8 no problems can be correct, অথবা or কি 1 problem can be correct or 2 problems can be correct or এরকম ভাবে maximum 8 problems can be correct, isn't
Yes,
it?
sir.
Hello,
Yes, sir.
এই দেখো, এই যে দেখো or লিখেছি, or
হ্যাঁ।
মানে কি বলেছিলাম কালকে?
Multiplication.
বলেছিলাম বাহ
Multiplication.
কালকে মাল্টিপ্লিকেশন বলেছিলাম, or মানে বাহ,
Sir, or মানে plus
or
and
মানে
and মানে
plus, and
multiplication.
মানে multiplication. So if I write this as a probability distribution, the same আবার ব্যাকে চলে
Addition.
আসছি। if I am writing this as probability distribution, this will be 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8, তাই তো? এই 0 তলার probabilityটা কি হবে?
Half.
আবার হাফ কোথা থেকে আসলো? কে বলেছে হাফ? হাফ কোথা থেকে আসলো?
Sir, 1/8.
আবার 1
তাহলে
বাই
1
8
হবে
কোথা
স্যার।
থেকে আসবে? প্লিজ এই সব গন্ডগোল করেছে, রাইট? 5 6
Into
2/5 whole to the power 1, 3/5 whole to the power 4.
yes, sir.
So that means 5 into 2 into 3 to the power 4 by 5 to the power 5. এরকম ভাবে পরপর, এটা হোমওয়ার্ক থাকলো, করবে, করে সব কটা ডিজিট গুলো যোগ করে দেখবে কত, হাউ মাচ ইজ দিস, দিস ইজ দ্য হোমওয়ার্ক, প্লিজ রাইট। Tomorrow we have another class, in fact tomorrow we have 2 classes. So tomorrow at the beginning I'll check this problem, see how much you have done. So a student is attempting 5 questions, right, and probability of correct, what is the probability that a question could be correct is 2/5. Find out the probability distribution of the correct answers. Find the probability distribution of correct answers. So this is the question. So we'll start with this from tomorrow.